time travel and Mitch Albom, two of my favorite things in one book. But where does his newest release, Twice, wind up in my ultimate Mitch Albom rankings? Yep, I've already ranked all the Mitch Albom books I've ever read, which you can check out here or here, somewhere up there. But since I'm adding my 11th Albom book to the list, I figured I should decide where this one falls in his catalog according to me. First off, I just want to say Mitch Albom's books are so easy to read. They fly by. I love the feel of the book's deckled edges. That's kind of one of his signatures of his hard copies. And the emotional, feel-good stories that he typically tends to have seem to always grab me by the heartstrings. Yes, despite the hulking picture of masculinity you see before you, I, at my core, am a really sensitive guy. What can I say? I like sappy stories sometimes. Okay, so a brief overview of the book. Alfie Logan is arrested on suspicion of rigging a roulette wheel to win millions of dollars. As he's interrogated, he shares his notebook that explains everything. I mean, everything, his whole life story, so yeah, it should explain everything. That explanation includes him telling the detective that he can travel back in time to any event in his life, but he can only live the experience twice, and he maintains all of his previous knowledge from the previous timeline. Now let's get this out of the way. The time travel mechanics in this one are a little wonky to say the least. And what I mean is that, sure, he can go back and do anything twice. If he says something stupid to a girl he likes, he just says twice, and he goes back to the exact moment that he wants to. Voila, second chance. However, I don't think you can say that he only gets to do things twice when he can actually back up further and relive longer periods of time. Like, if he wanted to back up the day before he met that same girl, or a week before he met that same girl, he could. So it seems like he gets way more than just two chances, so twice is kind of a bit of a misnomer, I think. And the one hard and fast rule that he's given about his power is that he can't make someone fall in love with him twice. If that bond of true love is broken in some way or other, it's gone forever. No second chances there. So you can probably see where this one's going. It's essentially a time travel love story that reminded me a lot of the Rachel McAdams and Domhnall Gleeson movie About Time, which I really like, by the way. Rachel McAdams, celebrity crush, love you. So where does it fall in my Mitch Albom rankings? Well, I gave it 5 stars for sure. I couldn't put it down. Albom really teases you to keep flipping pages and uncover a tad more of the hidden picture that slowly comes together again and again and again. He does this with each chapter. He does this with each book. It's addicting. And I'm not gonna lie, I teared up at one point, which my wife says puts a book at a whole nother level. And, you know, tears rolling down the cheeks, different stratosphere of book. And I looked at my previous rankings, which again, I'm not going to share here. Watch the whole video if you're interested, if you're a Mitch Albom fan. Let's just say though that Twice has officially become my second favorite Mitch Albom book of all time. Now maybe over time that changes as recency bias, memory, they always kind of play tricks on you. They play their part in how I think about a book over time. But this one certainly is going to be near the top no matter what. It's also one that I'd like to reread in several years. There you have it, my thoughts on the latest Mitch Albom novel, Twice. Let me know in the comments if you've read it, what you thought, and where it ranks for you in any and all of the Mitch Albom books you've read. And as always, happy reading.